Hi, this time I wanted to talk about how the players can benefit from actually being game masters as well. In a previous video, I have talked about the benefits of game masters participating as player characters every now and then, but in this case, I was analyzing my actual play once again. I want to really check out the improvements, potential improvements on my part. If you haven't seen it, please check out the link in the description. And I started to think, wow, they C4 Crispy and Full Metal State did an amazing job throughout the entire time, and I started to consider that perhaps it's also because they are game masters. I was comparing their experience through the scenario, so through the adventure, when compared to my group in the physical table, and the main difference is that I would say, from a technical angle, so when it comes to a player participating as a game master, even at a subconscious level, I think you are able to perceive any situation from the perspective of the game master and the player as well. So maybe you can solve some challenges when you, yes, think outside the box or outside of the dungeon. Because of the immersion, they were still within that game world. But I think that at a certain level, perhaps their minds, maybe they were not aware of this, but perhaps their minds were like working paths through the dungeon, thinking of the more successful route to take, the best course of action. Because as game masters, we are constantly creating scenarios, adventures, reading through published modules, and you learn a lot when it comes to hazardous environments, enemies, uh, combat. On the other hand, because the game master is constantly presenting a believable, well, in the best of cases, you're presenting a believable game world, perhaps the way that you can frame your intentions through roleplay also comes easier. So that's my general recommendation. If you are a player, try to run a game one of these days. Not only will your problem solving abilities or skills benefit from this, when it comes to the actual roleplay, I think it's also a good way to develop the framing of your intentions by becoming aware of both the non-existent narrator describing the scene, but also of the direct participant. I would love to know your own thoughts on this. Are you a full-time player or a full-time game master, or do you actually sometimes switch roles? I think that's definitely key to to be more effective when it comes to running a tabletop RPG, either as a game master or as a player. In this video, I also wanted to talk about how roleplay speeds up gameplay. You can cover so much in just a few hours. Again, the actual play. C4 Crispy and Full Metal State, they are, basically did a speed run of the entire dungeon. They finished it so fast. Record time. It should be, I think that's probably record time. So when it comes to roleplay, by eliminating the what do you do and the mother may I questions, you save so much time. For example, can my character open the door? Yes, he can. Can I open the door with my magical glove? Yes, you can. I open the door. What do I see? So much time wasted. I put on my magical glove and I open the door. Before you, you see this, blah, 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 blah. So quick, so fast. Imagine how many adventures, scenarios you can run with roleplay, with actual roleplay. Also, staying in character, eliminating the silly out of character jokes. Oh, look at me. Oh, that reminds me of that movie. Oh, right, guys. Oh, right. Am I right? Oh, how much time is wasted? Those groups play, they could be playing for hours and they only have like 30 minutes of actual play, perhaps, because those small moments not only pile up, those what do you do's, asking questions, making stupid jokes, they pile up so much, and they spawn or create other questions, other silly jokes. And so it's no wonder that they arrive, they have like this sort of luncheon type of session. Perhaps they are eating and drinking, and they, if you like to have fun like that, perfect. But you are not actually playing a tabletop role playing game. You are doing something else entirely. So I hope these considerations or tips are useful. Also, let me know about your thoughts on this. Does roleplay actually speed up gameplay? I think I already know the answer to that, but I still want to know your thoughts about this. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you. And see you later.